In we go. Lots of old timbering and stuff. Who knows how much further it goes back in there. Here comes the other dog. Hi, buddy. Hey everyone, welcome to another adventure with MinerBiker and company. We are not very far from home, not very far out in the middle of nowhere either today, but should be pretty cool. Someplace we've checked out before, but decided to come and video it here in some lovely winter conditions. This is near the town of Salina, Utah. This is what is called the Lead Hill Mine, known locally by a nickname of the Balls Mine, but the real name is the Lead Hill Mine. That's what we're here to check out. There is one of the portals. There's several portals and tunnels here at Lead Hill Mine. You got two portals right here. They go in. So this is kind of interesting here. So this is among geologic circles, this is the rather famous Salina Canyon angular unconformity is what this is called. From what you can see here, so you've got rock strata right here that's running vertically, and then right here it changes to rock strata that's horizontal. That is the Salina Canyon angular unconformity, where we had older rock layers that then were tilted vertically, and then other rock layers laid on top of that. So that's actually right where the mine is it's right on the top of that angular unconformity. Kind of cool. Lots of graffiti and stuff in here. Obviously these are pretty close to town and not closed up, so lots of people come in here. We'll start here to the right. This one doesn't go in very far. Got a little dead end right there with a bunch of trash in it. Another little dead end. And a bit of a rock fall area. Through here. I've not been able to find a whole lot of historical stuff about this place, but from what little I could find, the earliest workings were in around 1908. Not sure exactly how long it was worked. Primary commodity was copper that they were following veins of right along that unconformity in the ground. Obviously between those differently angled rock layers, there's seams there that water could get into, which is what deposited minerals. They had copper bearing minerals, primarily what they're after, but then there are also some zinc and some lead, enough lead to have been the namesake, the Lead Hill Mine. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Just a nice pack rat nest there in the end. The other one around the corner is quite a bit longer. I think they did also get some, I think I saw said they got some azurite crystals out of here as well. Azurite is a copper bearing mineral, but when it's found in its crystal form, can actually not just be valuable for the copper in it, but also just as a actual crystal for like gems and stuff. This one's quite a bit cooler in here because this one has another portal, so you do actually get air drafting through this one. Small dead end cross cut there. And so we'll actually go out of this one a different way than what we just came in. Another cross cut right here. follow the right-hand rule for exploring underground mines to keep you from getting lost. Not that we'll get lost in here since we've been in here before and it's not very extensive, but still follow the right-hand rule. That's all this one is just right here with the dead end. This right through here would be that mineralized zone that they are following, which again is right at that, right on the top of that angular inconformity boundary. I believe this one just kind of goes down here and gradually gets shorter and shorter until you can't go any further. Oh, Hooker just kicked the can. Keep checking out to the right here. It's my first time videoing anything underground in a mine or cave with my Insta360 X3. Interested to see how that turns out. It is nice being the 360 camera, how I don't have to really worry about aiming it or pointing it while I'm videoing. I can just let it do its thing and it's videoing the whole 360 degrees. Then I can aim it and stuff later. Little dead end crosscut right there. This one just straight up dead ends. It's the other one. The other branch, it just tapers down until you can't go any further. This one just straight up dead ends. You can really see the mineralization banding in here though.
That's thick.
It's thick old mud. You can tell when it really rains, like get a big thunderstorm, you definitely get quite a bit of water in here. Oh, it just dead ends too right there. Definitely been filled up by a lot of sediment. It just kind of tapers into the dead end. It's been filled up. That's when they come in. Turn to the right again. Turning continuously to the right, and eventually you'll get back out. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of.
Look at that thick mud.
The tunnel keeps going for quite a ways, but it just gets so short back in here you can't really keep going. Unless you wanted to like crawl. That just gets shorter and shorter back in there. Yeah, I don't feel any need to crawl back into that. I imagine it's just a dead end anyway. Cool little short cross cut in here. You got some roof timbers and wedges and stuff. See the wedges they've hammered in up there. Got a cool little cross cut in there. And turn to the right and we can come over here and pop right out the side of the hill. We came in the front of the hill, we'd come over here and come out the side of it. Two dead end cross cuts right there. And a little bit of a low profile squeeze here to get out.
How low this one gets.
Back outside. Alright, here we've got another portal. This is just a dead end adit that goes down in, so it's not a true tunnel, because the tunnel has an entrance at both ends, and adit only has one entrance. gets a little short here for a minute where there's some good sediment buildup. Then it gets taller again. You can see looking here on the right hand, both sides, how the tunnel is just following the dip of the rock down. You got that highly mineralized zone right there that they were following. This one's kind of cool. There actually are some old ore car tracks in this one, right here. They did have ore carts. This one actually has a, hard to see outside right now because of the snow, but actually does have a fairly decent sized little waste rock dump outside too. Little short cross cut there, and a little one there on the left as well. Then you get down in here and there's some old woodwork. Some wood timbering here with a raised walk with a kind of overhead walkway where they could have worked on this upper level and crossed over the ore car tracks out there. As far as that one goes, just right there. I think we found us a mine dog. We found a cave dog. And over here on the other side of that walkway, it just goes to right there. Some pretty big old timbering in here. These are almost like old railroad ties or something in here. Till let's get some water in it when it storms. A little cross cut up here. I don't think this one goes any place either. I know that none of these cross cuts really go much of anywhere. Bunch of beer cans. Pretty much just ends right there. If I remember correctly, this one comes back in here and ends at this, or the tunnel keeps going, but you're blocked from going any further by water back in here. Keeps going back there, but obviously flooded. Got lots of old timbering and stuff. Who knows how much further it goes back in there. Quite warm too.
Through here, I was stuffing.
I don't know what it is, but it's cool. And back out into the sunshine and the snow. It's hard to see because of the snow, but right here there's a pretty decent little dump where presumably the ore carts out of that mine would have rolled out here. Actually got some old wood timbering and stuff. Been something they probably could have rolled out and dumped them into trucks or something down there. Alright, so just around the hill from where we just were, it's a pretty good waste rock pile right there. And over here is another tunnel. This one got even a little more buried since the last time we was here. go. That was a little tricky to get into, especially this time of year when it's muddy. These wooden pegs driven into the walls and stuff, some kind of anchors, and you got a string run along the tunnel. Not entirely sure what that would have been for. Could have been some kind of a survey string, or maybe something that they could pull on to like ring a bell or something, maybe for some kind of emergency purposes. Definitely not the most stable ground, but as long as we're careful and everything, there's no reason to believe it's going to cave in on us today. As long as we don't give it a reason to. Again, makes you wonder what all's back there, how far it originally went. No way to know now with it all flooded. There's your other dog. Hi, buddy. Hey, let's go. On up and out. Come back to check on me, make sure I'm coming. I'm coming. Good girl. Good little doggy's keeping an eye on me. The old timbering's holding up what's left of this portal. There ain't much left of it.
They seem that's gonna be all buried.
That's the three main tunnels, but there's some smaller ones over there on the other side of the canyon. So the side portal where we came out of the first big one is right up there. There's the first main entrance that we went in, right there. We're on the other side of the valley now. The main mine is right over there. You can actually see the main first portal that we went in right there, and then the second portal, and then the third one that was kind of off by itself over there. Now over here on this other side of the whole canyon, on the other side of the freeway, and there's a couple other smaller holes up here. These ones are quite small, but they're still cool. Definitely worth coming and having a look at since we're here. A hole in the ground right there. These ones don't go in very far at all. They're just pretty short little dead ends, but still kind of cool holes over here on this side. That's all this one is, just right there. Here comes the other dog. Hi, buddy. That's all there is there, huh?
Is there another opening to that way?
What's that? This one's pretty crumbly and rough, all the way up to the where you can just see tree roots up there. In fact, tree roots are part of what's holding the thing up still. There's that. What's up, buddy? Very rough, unstable ground in here. That's the end of it anyways, right there. We'll leave our little bat friend to his winter slumber. That looks nice and muddy, doesn't it? That is the last hole. I've been in it before when it was dry. I know it doesn't go in very far, and there's not much to see in there. Hooker's gonna go check it out for us. But given how muddy and snowy it is right here at the entrance, not sure that one's gonna be worth it today. Pretty much just goes down about as far as you can see with the light right there and ends. So not much down in that one. Yeah, it's probably not worth it today. If it wasn't muddy, I'd crawl in there. All right, we got one more quick stop to make. Little thing to see here at the Lead Hill mine site. And we'll have seen about all there is to see right here at this particular spot. So now we've hiked our way kind of kitty corner across this side canyon off Salina Creek from where the mine tunnels were, which the little ones we were just at are over there, the big ones over there. Now we're on this little dugway here along the side of the hill. The one last thing I wanted to show you here at the Lead Hill mine site. So they took and probably enlarged some natural alcoves in this cliff and then walled them off to make storage rooms. Presumably this is probably where they stored their explosives. Kind of cool, kind of adobe brick walls that they used. And there's another one right over here. Most likely these would have been explosive storage. So to keep the explosives dry and cool and away from the mine workings. There's another smaller one, you got a little wood platform in there. You probably would have set like, you can just almost imagine a crate of dynamite or something in there sitting on that platform, and then you have a door on the front of it. Cool how they just cut blocks out of this native rock and mortared them all together and made a wall. Kind of cool. You're looking up Soldier Canyon, which is a side canyon off of Salina Creek. The main Salina Creek, again, the main mine is right over there. Anyways, kind of a cool little spot up here at the Lead Hill mine here in Salina Creek, aka the Balls Mine, as locals call it. I'm not sure why it's called that. Maybe it's named after somebody who worked here or something, the last name perhaps. Don't know on that. That's what the locals call it. But if you look it up in historical mining information, it is called officially the Lead Hill Mine. Definitely a cool spot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little exploration of it. Not really exploring because I've been here before, but come and check it out again and show you guys what it looks like. So definitely a cool spot. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave us a comment down below. Like that hit button. Check out whatever other videos will be linked in the cards in the upper right hand corner of this one. If you subscribed already, thank you so much. If you haven't, I invite you to do so. Keep digging up new places to ride, hike, explore, adventure, whatever you want to do, as long as it's human powered and in the great outdoors. Always the best.